You're about to hear some major gossip, my love, and it has everything to do with you. Very soon, people won't stop talking about you, and you'll understand why you're becoming the center of attention. So, let's see what the tarot says. In the coming days or weeks, someone new is entering your life, and the first thing I want to know is whether they come with good intentions or if it's all just a facade. I feel this person shows up now because you haven't had someone special by your side in a long time, and what they bring isn't just anything. They want to win you over, give you affection, and be very attentive to you. They'll present themselves as a prince or a queen, but be careful. Things aren't as perfect as they seem, and I'll tell you why. This person is going to see how valuable you are. If the connection between you two is strong, things could get serious, even with talks of marriage. And yes, that's when the gossip will begin. But here's the tricky part. There's already a woman deeply attached to this man. And on top of that, someone envies you deeply, even if they hide it well. Today, you're going to open your eyes and see who that person is. The one pretending to be kind, but deep down can't be trusted. That person may seem nice on the outside, but inside, they hold a grudge against you. So stay alert, because what's coming isn't just love. It brings conflict too. No one truly knows all that you've endured in silence. You've gone through things that would have broken many people. You've cried alone. You've bottled up your disappointments. You've stayed silent when you had every reason to explode, and yet you still give love with your heart wide open. You're the kind of woman who, even after being hurt, still stands strong, still helps, still believes in love, because harming others just isn't in you. You have such a noble soul that even those who failed you, if they ever needed your help, you'd give it without hesitation. But it's exactly because you are this way that some people can't stand you. Your light bothers them. It hurts them to see you strong. It burns them that after every fall, you rise again. Now that a new opportunity is opening up for you with someone who will truly value you, that's when the strongest envy kicks in. There's a woman who is secretly in love with the man who's going to seek you out, and she can't stand to see you happy. She feels anger, not just because of him, but because of everything you represent. Because you don't need to beg or compete. You simply shine. Even if she laughs with you and says she likes you, deep down, she hates you. She watches you, judges you, and is waiting for you to slip up so she can attack. But what she doesn't know is that you are not alone. You are protected. You have a special light. And no matter how much negative energy she tries to send your way, it won't reach you. Still, keep your eyes open. You're going to start noticing strange looks, backhanded comments, and suspicious behavior. Don't ignore the signs. Don't brush anything off, because every odd gesture, every disguised remark is a warning. That woman pretending to be your friend will soon reveal her true colors. And when that happens, you won't make a scene. You'll just quietly walk away, as you always do, with class and without wasting time on what's not worth it. You're already in a new phase where it's not just about surviving, it's about enjoying life, loving without fear, and surrounding yourself with people who value, protect, and respect you. And if that woman wants to keep bad-mouthing you, let her, because your light is so powerful, no shadow can dim it. Listen carefully, because this isn't just anything. There is a woman very close to you who can't stand your light. Since the moment you entered her life, something inside her has been unsettled. Maybe you met her 3 days ago, 3 months ago, or 3 years ago, but the number 3 is significant. She has long, dark hair and may seem friendly, but her energy says otherwise. From the first moment, she felt resentment toward you, not because you did anything to her, but because in seeing you, she felt everything she's lacking. You have a unique energy, a presence that can't be bought or imitated, and that bothers her. It hurts her to see you shine. It burns her to see how loved you are. how your mere presence lights up the room while she feels invisible. She watches you, tries to copy you, but it doesn't work, because what you have is real, and there's more. Her envy has already crossed a line. She's done things, played with dark energies, lit a red candle in anger, wishing you harm. If lately you've been feeling strange fatigue, unexplained aches, or emotional lows, it's not a coincidence. It's her energy trying to affect you, but it won't work, because you are not alone. You are protected by higher forces, by guides and angels who won't let anything harm you. You don't win with hate. You move forward with love. And that's why everything they send your way gets returned to them. Yes, this woman is going to keep trying. She's going to keep talking behind your back. She'll keep faking a smile every time she sees you, but don't trust her. Don't share your plans with her. Don't let her into your home. Don't open your heart to someone you already know doesn't vibe with you. Listen to your intuition. It never lies. She's the kind of person who can pray with you and then curse you with just a glance. But don't be afraid, because you are protected, and what belongs to you, no matter how much they pray against you, light candles or practice witchcraft, no one can take it away from you. This story gets intense, yes, but you are not alone. You're much stronger than you think, and all the good that is meant to come into your life will come, without fail. What you're living through now isn't a coincidence. It's a clear warning not to let your guard down. Don't let fear paralyze you, because all the hate and envy she sends your way is going to bounce right back to her. Life always puts everything in its place, and that applies here too. The people who want to see you fall, who want to steal your peace or your blessings, they won't succeed. You keep shining with your own light, and even if that light makes others uncomfortable, it won't go out. The success, stability, and blessings you're attracting draw attention, and not everyone can handle that. That's why I'm telling you, there's a woman near you who does not have good intentions. She's acting from the shadows, studying your moves, looking for where to hurt you. But what she doesn't know is that every step you take is guided and protected. And when you finally learn all that she's done, you won't be so surprised, because deep down, you already sensed it. Just remember this. No one can take away what you've earned with so much effort and a clean heart. That woman and her daughter, yes, they are the ones behind all this. They're pulling strings to take something that doesn't belong to them, something that was already given to you by destiny, by God. And they don't care what means they have to use, even the dirtiest ones, to get it. They've turned to dark energies, witchcraft, all kinds of manipulation to block you, to divert your path, to make you stumble. But let me tell you something clearly. It won't work. You are stronger than they think. The universe is protecting you. Your angels haven't left your side for a single second, and everything they've tried to do to you is going to come back to them. So don't stop. Keep moving forward with faith, because what's coming for you is much greater. Yes, there's going to be drama. Yes, they're going to try to bring you down, but what they don't know is that every time they try, you grow stronger, braver, and more grounded in who you are. Protect your energy. Guard it. Stay away from those who don't uplift you. And above all, be careful with those strange accidents. Those moments when everything suddenly seems to go wrong. Those are traps they're setting, but they won't be able to stop you. What God gave you, no witchcraft or lie can take away. Now listen, because this is hard but necessary. There's someone very close to you, someone you trusted, someone you opened your life to and helped from the heart, who has betrayed you in a way you never imagined. This person used you. They saw you only as an opportunity, never as a true friend. And what's worse, they took what you built with so much effort and tried to pass it off as theirs. Instead of valuing it, they compared it to what others have, as if what you have isn't enough. They did it out of envy and greed, not out of need, because they can't stand to see you succeed. They can't stand your light. They can't stand that you have what they couldn't get. But don't worry, because everything done with bad intentions eventually comes to light, and you, who have acted with a clean heart, will be rewarded. It's a deep pain, yes, because they not only used you, they're now trying to destroy everything you built with so much work. And it's not just 1 or 2 people, it's 3. And they're united by the same envy, the same resentment, the same fear of seeing you shine brighter than you already do. What they've done goes beyond what you imagine. They've turned to witchcraft, black magic, and dark rituals with one goal: to stop you, to make you give up, to keep you from moving forward. This is a war you can't see with your eyes, but you can feel it in your soul. And the hardest part is that these people are not close to you out of love or affection. They are there pretending to care, looking for what they can get from you, while secretly criticizing you, envying you, and planning how to take everything away from you. They've met in secret, spoken badly about you, spread their venom, and used negative energies and intentions. They do this because they see your light, your strength, your ability to go far. And that bothers them. It hurts them. They can't stand it. They don't believe you deserve what you have. But that's because they don't know your story. They have no idea what it has cost you to get here, how much you've endured, or how many times you've picked yourself up without anyone's help. What hurts them the most is that they don't have your courage, your soul, your ability to love, to fight, to keep going. That's why they think that if they block you or take away what's yours, they'll feel better. But they're very wrong. Divine justice never fails. Everything they've thrown at you is going to come back to them with force. What is yours is protected. What's coming for you cannot be taken by anyone. And listen closely. These people aren't only after your material possessions. They've also worked to block that blessing you've been waiting for, the one you long for with all your heart. But don't worry, because that blessing is already on its way, and neither their hatred, nor their envy, nor their darkness can stop it. This blessing, which belongs to you by divine right, has been attacked with malice and jealousy, because some people cannot bear to see how you shine, how you keep moving forward, how, despite everything, you're still standing. They've done the impossible to block your path, to take from you what life had already prepared for you. And the saddest part is that they've resorted to dark things, heavy energies, rituals filled with evil, all with the sole intention of extinguishing your light. But let me tell you something. What is yours, no matter how much they try to bind it, will be released. Because you are not just anyone. You are made of fire, of faith, of strength. And now is the time to claim with your voice, your soul, and your spirit what belongs to you. Declare with strength that everything that was taken from you will return, that every blessing that was blocked due to those energetic attacks will come back to you multiplied. This is not a time for fear. This is the moment to awaken your power, to protect yourself, to cleanse your space, and surround yourself with people who truly value you. And yes, even in love, they've wanted to see you fall. There has been interference, work done to break your bonds, to prevent that relationship that brought you so much joy from flourishing. A woman, driven by jealousy, resentment, and the desire to possess what was never hers, went to a dark place where bindings are performed, where heavy energies move. Her goal was to divert your partner's heart, to confuse him, to make it so he couldn't see you clearly, to make him feel distant, uncertain, unable to understand his own feelings. Since then, you've noticed everything has changed. That connection that was once so strong began to feel strange, dimmed, like something invisible was standing between you. That wasn't a coincidence. It was a direct attack on your happiness, your bond, your hope. But your story doesn't end here. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. This is the moment to cut those ties, to break those chains, to cleanse your energy, and declare that no one has power over you or over what you love. No more tears for what they tried to take from you. No more silence out of fear. Today is the day you rise stronger than ever, because you don't beg, you decree. And you'll see how, one by one, the paths open, how the blessings that were held back start to fall like rain upon you, how love returns stronger, truer, and brighter, because what's meant for you cannot be stopped by anyone. And whoever dared to touch your destiny with bad intentions will feel the weight of their mistake. Your light is stronger than any shadow, and everything you've achieved through so much effort will not be taken away by anyone. Always remember this. You are the owner of your path. You have the power to heal your heart, to protect your soul. And what's coming for you is far greater than any obstacle or any person who ever wanted to see you fall. Don't let the darkness extinguish your faith, because your destiny is full of blessings, of true love, of moments that will fill your soul. And even if right now everything feels uphill, if nothing makes sense, trust, because the best is yet to come. And yes, in the middle of all this, there's someone you can't get out of your mind. That special person, that love that once seemed so sincere, so strong, is now distant, absent, as if you no longer mattered, as if everything you lived together had only been a memory. But let me tell you something. It will hurt, yes, but it will also open your eyes. He or she is not okay, not at peace, not happy. And you know it, because you felt it when everything was going well. Before that dark energy came between you two, this person was different. They loved you without fear, took care of you, spoke about a future with you. You dreamed together, made plans, pictured growing old hand in hand. All of that was real, and you felt it deep within your soul. But suddenly everything changed, as if someone had cast a spell, as if something had pulled them out of your life without warning. Their gaze turned cold, their words became scarce, their gestures distant. They stopped fighting, stopped looking for you, stopped being that partner in dreams. And you thought maybe they no longer loved you, that everything had been a mistake. But no. The truth goes much deeper than what's visible. What separated you wasn't a lack of love. It was a dark energy that someone else placed between you. Someone with envy, with malice, with the desire to see you alone and broken, spiritually manipulated that person. It was done with bad intentions, meant to extinguish that love, to break a bond so strong it seemed indestructible. And believe it or not, that person still thinks of you. There are nights they can't sleep, moments when they feel your absence like a sharp pain in the chest, but they don't understand why they pulled away. It's because it wasn't them. It was the darkness others planted within them. That's why you can't give up now, because this story isn't over. What was real, what was born of the soul, can be reborn. But first you have to cleanse your path, protect your energy, and reclaim what is yours. With faith, with strength, and with all the love inside you. The impact of that dark work, of those energies born not of love but of selfishness, has done something terrible, confused their heart, buried their feelings, and separated them from what they truly desire. And even if now they seem distant, like they feel nothing, deep in their soul that love they gave you still exists. It hasn't gone. It's just trapped. And you know it. Because even if their words have turned cold or their attitude seems indifferent, their eyes still seek you. Their silences still speak your name. And in their memories, you are still the center. They miss everything, even if they deny it. They miss your laugh, your gestures, the way you looked at them when no one else understood. They miss the peace only you could give. And even if they don't say it, there are nights when their mind returns to you without being able to stop it. But something stronger is at play. A dark energy someone else placed between you. an invisible barrier that keeps them from coming close, that clouds their clarity. It's like a fog around them, confusing their soul, making them believe they should stay away when what they need most is to come back. That barrier didn't appear out of nowhere. It was provoked. Provoked by that woman who's been playing dirty, using sweet words on the outside and poison on the inside. She's manipulated, lied, cast spells and rotten desires with one goal: to break the bond between you and rip that love from your arms. But here's the truth. Even if she thinks she has control, even if she pretends to be confident, the universe is already in motion. And what moves through divine justice does not stop, because what is born from the soul, what is united by destiny, does not break so easily. No matter how many candles she lights, how many lies she tells, how much darkness she throws, real love survives all of it. His heart is still tied to yours. It's just asleep, confused, waiting to be freed. And that liberation is coming soon. The universe is already showing signs. Small cracks in the false stability she tried to build. Nothing is going as she planned. And you will see how little by little her mask falls. Because everything built on lies eventually collapses. And when that happens, when everything comes to light, he will understand. He will awaken. He will remember everything you were, and everything you still could be. So don't lose faith. You're closer to the truth than you imagine. And even though today the outlook may seem dark, remember that just before dawn is when the sky looks darkest. The light is about to arrive, and with it also the justice, love, and peace you so deserve. That woman may have done everything to create chaos, poison the environment, and confuse hearts. But true love cannot be broken by witchcraft or lies. The bond you have with that person is deep. It's soul level, one that cannot be severed by time or distance. Now is the moment for you to lift your head and claim what destiny has prepared for you. Don't stay silent anymore. Don't keep holding it all in. Declare with an open heart that everything that was taken from you be returned. That every blessing someone tried to block comes back to you multiplied. Write out divine justice and let the universe do its part. Because when you act with faith, no one and nothing can take what's yours. Open yourself to change, because that special person is about to return. But they're not coming back the same. They're not returning with the doubts or confusion of the past. They're coming back with clarity, with renewed energy, free from the chains that woman tried to impose, no longer bound by manipulation or lies. They return with truth. They come back because the love they feel for you was stronger than any shadow. They return because their soul has finally awakened. And when they come back, it will be the universe showing you that nothing that is yours can be taken away. That everything destined for you always finds its way back. And while everything settles into place, you need to know something else. Something your heart may have already sensed, but that you need confirmed. That person who broke your heart, who failed you, who once left without looking back, they haven't forgotten you. They live with regret buried deep in their chest. They think of you more than you imagine. They remember everything, the words, the looks, the laughter, the songs you listened to together, the promises you once made, the dreams you wove between the two of you. All of that still lives inside them like a flame that refuses to go out. Now they're realizing what they lost. Now they understand that you gave more than anyone else would have given, that you were there when they needed you the most, that you fought for a love that wasn't valued the way it should have been, and that truth weighs heavily on their soul. That guilt has awakened them. That's why now, from the depths of their regret, they want to come back. They want to ask for forgiveness. They want to speak to you with their heart in their hand because they've come to understand that no matter how much they tried to move on, they couldn't erase you. They still love you. And this time they're ready to fight for you with everything they once lacked, with everything they now know you're worth, because you weren't just anyone. You were the love of their life. He or she has changed, and that transformation will be noticeable. Not with empty words, but with actions, with sincere gestures, with a different look in their eyes. This time they won't return with doubts or half-hearted intentions. What is about to happen in your life is much bigger than you imagine, because every pain, every tear, every loss you've been through had a purpose, to prepare you for what truly belongs to you. The universe is already aligning everything so you can be happy, so that the love you long for returns to you. But this time without interference, without manipulation, without shadows. This time it will be different, because divine justice is already in motion, and no one can take what is yours. Woman, listen to this with an open heart. You are entering a crucial moment, a turning point where your life can change completely. You already feel it. You sense it in the air, in your dreams, in your body. Something inside you is telling you that a major shift is near. And yes, people are talking about you. Many are watching you, some with admiration, others with envy. And soon, what they're saying will reach your ears, and you'll be surprised. And just when you're processing all of this, someone new will arrive. A presence that is intense, captivating, like something out of a dream. This man or woman will seem perfect, wearing the exact smile, saying the right words, carrying the energy that will dazzle you. They will show up as if the universe sent them at the exact moment you needed it most, and you'll feel like it might be the beginning of something magical. But stop. Don't give away your soul so quickly, because even though everything about him or her screams dream come true, there's something behind it that doesn't quite fit. This person doesn't arrive alone. They come carrying a shadow, and that shadow has a name. A woman who has been watching you, who hasn't let go of her obsession with you, who refuses to accept that something good is finally coming into your life. She can't stand to see you move forward, to see you smile, to see you receive the love you've always deserved. She's just waiting for the perfect moment to step in, to plant doubt, to disrupt that new connection. That's why now, more than ever, you must trust your intuition. Don't ignore the signs. Watch, listen more than you speak, and feel the energy behind the words. Not everyone who arrives with a smile has good intentions, but you are protected, you are guided, and nothing that isn't true will be allowed to stay in your life. What is pure? What comes from the soul? What is destined? For you, that will flourish, and no shadow, no witchcraft, no envious woman can stop it. She envies you deeply. It's not the kind of envy that fades with time or kind words. She clings to the illusion that she's taking something from you that she believes is hers, as if your happiness were a threat to her emptiness. But woman, what's coming is not light. The tension will rise and you will uncover painful truths. That person who always smiles at you, who pretends to be close, will reveal their true face. The one who acts like your friend, who hugs you and congratulates you, watches you from the shadows with resentment. She's waiting for you to lower your guard so she can make a move that will shake you, trip you up, try to steal something she can't even hold on to herself. And right in the middle of all of this is you, with a heart, divided between two paths. On one side is your ex, the one with whom you shared intense stories, laughter, tears, plans, and dreams. Despite the time, they still hold a place in your memory. They represent what's familiar, what once was love, but also what hurt, what no longer fits like it once did. And on the other side, someone new has arrived, someone who feels like a breath of fresh air, a promise of something different, clean, free from past wounds or demands. But this isn't just about choosing between two people. It's about choosing yourself, about protecting your peace, prioritizing your essence, because whatever decision you make now will mark a clear before and after in your life. Don't rush, woman. Listen to what you feel when you're alone. Feel who adds to your life, who sees you truly, who respects your soul and brings calm, not anxiety. Don't be swayed by what shines on the outside. What matters is how it makes you feel on the inside. Life is testing you. Don't see this moment as confusion, but as clarity in disguise. Because the one who truly loves you doesn't drag you into chaos or make you question everything. The one who loves you cares for you, calms you, lifts you, not holds you back. So if you're reading this, leave a comment. I choose my happiness. Because what's coming is big. It's a new chapter, a new stage, a new destiny. Now let's talk about that new person. The one who appeared unexpectedly, who seems like a dream in human form, who listens to you, flatters you, watches you closely. Their presence is strong, almost magnetic, and what they make you feel is so powerful that it throws you off balance. But don't be carried away just by the initial emotions. Look deeper, because not everything that arrives so perfectly is what it seems. Look with clarity and ask yourself, are they here to add to my life or to distract me from the real love that's coming? Your soul already knows the answer. It just needs you to trust. This new person who has entered your life seems perfect, as if the universe sent them to heal your wounds, to show you that there's still love out there. They make you feel special. They listen to you, give you attention, speak sweetly, and at first everything seems great. But your soul is wise, and even if everything looks ideal on the outside, there's something inside you that hesitates, that senses something is off. And that feeling isn't random. It's your intuition speaking, warning you that things aren't as clear as they seem. That connection that feels so strong at first may have a confusing, even dangerous side. Because this person comes with their own story, their own shadows, and there's someone else involved. Yes, a woman who hasn't stopped watching your life, comparing her story to yours, who can't stand that something beautiful is blossoming for you. That woman doesn't want to see you happy. And the hardest part is, she's willing to interfere, to manipulate, to use whatever it takes to sabotage this new relationship. Because deep down, she believes you don't deserve something she could never attain. Her heart is full of jealousy, frustration, and anger. She can't stand your light, your growth, your ability to attract true love without begging, without destroying, without forcing. And while all of that is happening, you're standing between two opposing energies. On one side, there's that love from the past that's still alive, hurt, but not destroyed. A love that has withstood trials, storms, distance, but still beats. And on the other side, a new opportunity disguised as a fairy tale, but one that carries a hidden burden that could turn into a storm if you're not careful. This is a spiritual, emotional, and energetic crossroads. A test the universe places before you not to confuse you, but to strengthen you, because you are no longer who you once were. You are no longer the woman who gives without looking, who believes in empty promises, who loses herself for love. Now you are wiser, stronger, more aware of your worth. You know you can't build something real on lies, nor maintain a relationship that doesn't bring you peace. That's why what you choose now will define not only your present, but the love you will live in the years to come. And this isn't about choosing between two people. It's about choosing yourself, about listening to your soul, about knowing who awakens your essence, not just your emotions. You deserve a true, deep, honest love. A love that looks at you with respect, that embraces you on your grayest days, that doesn't run when challenges arrive. You deserve a love that doesn't make you doubt, that doesn't compete with your past, that doesn't keep you in the shadow of another story. You deserve something that isn't built on appearances, but on truth, on shared effort, on real connection. And that love, even if it seems distant, is closer than you think. But first, you must close cycles. You must stop looking back with nostalgia and start looking forward with faith. The person from the past does love you. They do regret what happened. They do want to come back. But they also need to heal, to prove with actions that they've changed, that they won't hurt you again. Because love without change is worthless. And the new person, no matter how charming they seem, if they can't give you certainty, if their life is a puzzle where you don't quite fit, then they're not for you either. Choose what brings you peace. Choose what lets you breathe without fear. Choose what makes you feel alive, not what only fills a temporary void. And now, after everything you've been through, it's time to talk about you. About the woman who has endured so much, who has cried in silence, who had to pretend to be strong when she felt broken inside. About the woman who has loved unconditionally, who gave without expecting anything in return, who was betrayed, but still believes in love. You, powerful woman, deserve someone who chooses you every single day, who doesn't hide you, who doesn't compare you, who doesn't see you as an option, but as a priority. And yes, the enemies are still there. That woman is still watching, still spying, still hoping you'll fail. But what she doesn't know is that you're protected. That every tear you've shed has become a shield, that you have divine strength, that your spiritual guides surround you, and that everything she sends out will return to her with twice the force. You don't need revenge. Your only mission is to choose peace, to keep shining, to keep walking with faith, and to trust that the universe is already taking note of everything. What's meant for you, no one can take away. What's coming arrives with strength, with truth, with divine justice. And when you look back, you'll realize that everything made sense, that every fall made you stronger, that every lie taught you how to spot the truth, that every person who left made room for someone better. So today, say it with conviction. I choose my happiness. I choose to heal. I choose to move forward. I choose a love that doesn't dim my light, but ignites it. The universe has already heard you, and what you deserve is on its way. Get ready, woman, because a transformation is coming that will change your life forever.